few months before I was born, my oldest brother, Yitzi, at the age of 4, was tragically killed in a car accident. He was a golden child. He was the oldest grandchild to 2 sets of grandparents, adored by all of his aunts and uncles, and had enough charm and charisma to fill this entire room. Tonight, I'd like to invite you all in to a conversation between me and the brother I never knew. Yitzi, after you died, a dark cloud came over our house. The smiles were gone. Abba and Ima shut down, each in their own way. Abba to his work, Ima to her bedroom. And then there was me. For the first couple of years of my life, there's not many pictures of me. I guess maybe there weren't that many happy occasions. I remember growing up, coming home from school to a quiet house, taking out a frozen pizza from the freezer, taking 2 slices of American cheese and putting it in the microwave, and that was dinner. Other nights it was instant noodle soup, which I still love. When I was about 9 years old, Ima took Shmai and I to the bike store to get bikes for the first time, and we were so excited. Southwest Schwinn. We came in and Ima said, guys, go pick out a new bike. And I remember picking out this beautiful blue Schwinn, and I remember wheeling it over to the cash register. Shmai picked out a red one. And then as we came to the cash register, Ima looked at the price tag. And she said, okay, we're actually only going to get 1 bike today. And since Shmai was older, he ended up getting the bike. Yitzi, I never did get a bike. When I was 11 years old, Abba and Ima sat me down and said that we think it's a good idea for your religious education to go away to school in New York. I didn't want to go. I didn't want to leave my friends and my home. And Abba had to physically restrain me into the car to take me to the airport. And I cried the entire way. And this started my yeshiva schooling career. From the age of 11 until 18, I went to 7 different schools. New York, LA, Montreal, New Jersey, Israel, back to New Jersey. At the end of every single year, it was the same story. We would politely ask you to not attend the following year. At 18, the yeshiva system was done with me, and I was done with it. Yitzi, I started to lose my faith in God, and my faith in myself. I started working odd jobs, a salesman, a waiter, a bartender, a barista, until I got a job working the graveyard shift at a California winery, which was pretty lonely. Then when I was 20 years old, I had the opportunity to go to Australia to my cousin Ari's wedding. And I heard a speech by the father of the bride, whose name was Joseph Gutnick, who was a very wealthy, respected businessman and philanthropist. And he spoke of 2 people from the Bible, Nachar and Noah. Nachar, many people don't know who he is. I didn't know who he was. He is the brother of Abraham. And both of these people struggled with doubts, Joseph Gutnick told. Nachar watched as his brother, Abraham, inspired millions of people in the belief of one God. And he wanted to do it too. He wanted to feel it too. He wanted to be inspired. But he had doubts, so he stayed on the sidelines. Noah had doubts too while he was building the ark. But he kept on building, and he stayed on track. And Joseph Gutnick said, even I have doubts. Doubts in my faith, doubts in business. But you gotta stay on the train. That hit me really hard. And I decided it's time to pick myself up. And I ended up going back to yeshiva, the only one that would accept me. The yeshiva, the Rap in Israel. And Yitzi, I got there. The dormitory was disgusting. The food was even worse. And I loved every second, and I had the best year of my life. I ended up receiving my smicha, my rabbinical ordination, and came back a changed person. The picture. Yitzi, your death was tragic, but I realize now that everything that happened made me who I am today. Yitzi, I am strong. Yitzi, I am brave. Yitzi, I still have my faith. I got married to a beautiful girl named Chana, and we have 2 beautiful boys, Yisrael and Avner. And my biggest joy in life is taking Yisrael and Avner to Abba and Ima and seeing them smile as they hold their grandkids. The smile that was gone for so many years. A smile that I never had. Yitzi, the dark cloud is gone now. Every single person in this room has that same power. The power to reframe tragedy and see the good. The power to say no to fear and no to doubt. Come out of the shadows and be the person that you're meant to be. Yitzi, I realize that now. My brother Levi texted me this morning that today is Yitzi's birthday. You're 35 today. Thank you, Yitzi, for giving me this gift. And thank you all for listening.